Yo, welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward with Justin and Ulam. You may recall we just started this series yesterday and we had a little bit of an issue with the episode running long, so this is being recorded afterwards and I'll get you right back into the action. Alright, is this safety or are we still in danger? Okay. Open Go Comedy. What in the world? Whoa, what's up with
sure
this
doesn't
place?
look like an elevator shaft.
No, it doesn't. And if those are the other ones...
Some kind of warehouse, maybe. Or a hangar.
So we were in an elevator that doesn't elevate? Well, it
wasn't going to go anywhere.
When that rabbit said it was going to fall, he was just screwing with us?
So it would seem.
Possibly. Again, you still don't know if it could possibly fall down, which is what he was claiming.
Forget it.
Then why?
Look. More people.
Ah! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Looks like an old guy,
Two
a
are
young
missing,
man,
it would appear.
2 girls, and they're
kid?
all wearing bracelets.
Yeah,
Probably safe to assume they're trapped here
kids got
too.
involved in this. Right, well, let's go say hi then. Among other things, like, again, where, why are we here, that sort of thing. Hey there! Any of you guys know what the hell's going on here?
No, we don't.
Well, that's
I haven't
lovely.
been out here much longer than you.
They grabbed you too, huh?
Grabbed? Ah, yes, the opening cutscene again. Oh, yeah. I got in my car, I went to start the engine, and then there was this white smoke.
I think we all shared that particular experience.
You were all in my car?
The smoke seems to be some kind of general anesthetic. When I woke up, I was in one of these elevators.
All 5 of you were in one
No.
elevator? Yeah. A little slow on the pickup there.
Mr. Dio and I were in the same elevator.
Mr.
but
Dio, huh? Wait, which one of you is
That
Dio?
would be me. This little guy here is Quark.
There's a much more interesting voice actor they could have grabbed for that role then. That would have been all the more confusing.
Nice to meet you, mister.
Hi, nice to meet you too. Alright, so we got names out of you two, but I've not been willing to give my name. Which, Sigma, that's not a real name either. That's a code name anyway.
Tenmyo, G, Alice, and Luna all woke up in different elevators.
Okay, except we know that 1 or 2 of those are actual people's names, so yeah, apparently we've just foregone, for the most part, the code names.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you've got it right.
So, you'd be Tenmyoji then, right,
Yep.
sir? And Alice is...
Me. She's Luna.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you too. Yeah, you really should have been giving
You
your
are?
name. I was gonna say, they should be demanding your name if they're handing theirs out. Right, I'm Sigma. And this bundle of laughs is Phi. Good to meet you all, I guess. Kind of odd, the previous group were a lot more aware of the fact that there was a danger in giving out
Say
names.
that again.
What, and this malnourished harpy is Phi.
Bastard.
Better? Okay.
Are you two...
Ha! Not likely. That elevator was the first time we'd seen each other.
You think?
I think. Never mind. Forget I said anything. We met just now in that elevator. That's the truth.
Yeah. See your bracelet there?
Sure.
And yours. Phi, right? Let me have a look. I thought so.
Alright, and now show us yours. Are we
Quark,
all 3?
you and Dio show them your bracelets.
Oh, okay, so no, oh, we are all 3! Oh, that's interesting. Ah, the colors are the... actually, it's probably numbers and colors. But they're blue pair, we're red pair. No, wait, the color's different. Yep. Ours are red.
Oh,
Those
sharp
twos
eye
are
there.
blue. And what about theirs?
Show them yours too, late.
Oh, wait, they're also red? Wait. Okay, so... Oh, because theirs say solo, not pair. That's confusing. You've all got 3s, but your bracelets say
Right.
solo.
You figure it out then?
Sigma and I are the red pair. Dio and Quark are the blue pair. Each pair got put in the same elevator, but Tenmyoji, Alice, and Luna were all solos.
So they got put in their own separate elevators. Alright, that's all great and all, but what do pair and solo mean? Really? I mean, for the game, yes, he doesn't know.
Got the foggiest idea.
I don't know why we're split up like this either.
Does anybody know what the 3 means?
Maybe it has something to do with the game.
Probably. Game? Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes! And I'm calling it the Nunnery Game!
Someone's having fun with voice acting!
Ambidex Audition!
You guys saw him too, right? That rabbit
Yes,
thing?
in the elevator.
Alright, it's not rabbit thing, it's clearly a puppet.
He said something about the elevator falling.
Has anyone's elevator fallen yet? The others explained that after they'd escaped from their own elevators, they'd gone around the warehousey room we were in and tested the doors. Okay, so this isn't a narrator, this is actually still Sigma. Unfortunately, it turned out they were all shut tight and impossible to open. They'd all been about to try and open this door, the one with a 9 on it, when Phi and I appeared. Alright, so any chance this one will open?
You think we'd have done it last if there was?
There's some sort of, I don't know, machine to the left
Well,
here.
give it a shot, why don't you?
That lock. Ah, but the scanner's still there. But they don't know that. Looks like force probably isn't going to work either. Damn. Well, I didn't really think that'd work anyway.
I don't think you'll be able to force that door with anything short of a tank.
Yeah, I think we've been encountering the fact that you're not able to force these doors. Alright, well, how about those 3 doors over there?
I told you already. Each one's got a digital lock on it.
Did he
We
mention anything
can't
about the
pick
colored
the
doors?
lock, and we
remember that.
can't break down the door. Why
Sure about
would I
that?
lie?
That's less about lying than being wrong. Although it did say, are you sure about that? Okay, are there any other ways
No,
out?
unfortunately. Not that we've found, anyway.
Well,
Great.
there is one thing I'm a little curious about.
And that is?
I was the first to escape. That means I know who was in which elevator. I watched all of you
Okay.
come out, after all.
What's your point?
Well, I was in the 1/3 from the right.
From the right. Alright.
Tenmyoji was the second out. Your elevator was second from the left, I think.
Good memory.
Does any of this matter?
Yeah, that's where I was.
Third was
Because our
Luna.
numbers were all still the same.
You climbed out of the rightmost elevator, didn't you?
Yes, that's the one.
Dio and Quark were next.
Alright.
You came out of the
so-
elevator next to Luna's, right?
Yeah, we did.
And
So the
finally,
pairs are in between.
the 2 of you were
Oh,
trapped
and no
in.
one's come out of this one
The
yet.
3rd elevator from the left.
yes,
Wait, then,
no one has come out of the leftmost elevator.
which probably means they're still in
Are
there.
you saying there's still someone in there?
I can't say for certain, but it does seem strange. Maybe we should go take a
No,
look.
I'd argue it seems very likely that if literally every other elevator had someone in it. Hey! Anybody in there? If you can hear me, just, I don't know, make some noise.
Nothing.
Hey, look at this!
Ambidex. Right.
Is that some kind of card reader? Maybe it unlocks it or something.
That would be odd.
There's one next
unless
to
one of us
each
were given
door.
a card.
What do you think Ambidex room is supposed to mean?
Well, it says it on all 6 of the elevators.
So all of them are
Maybe it
the
has
same.
something to do with the game that
somehow.
Zero was talking about.
Oh, the Nonary Game Ambidex Edition?
Maybe, maybe not. Although probably, given it's weird for that word to show up unless it's part of it. We should be figuring out what's inside this thing. Yeah, well, unless the rest of you had a different experience, we all came out the top, so we should be trying to get on top so that we can see if we can open the thing on top?
Nah. I got nothing. Not even dirt.
So they've taken everything we were carrying? Wonderful.
Alright, the rest of us dug through our pockets as well, but it was pretty obvious that Dio was right. My own were completely empty. There wasn't even any lint in the creases.
Maybe there's no one
That's
in
a bit of a weird note. No, there is. There's gotta be.
What makes you so sure?
Huh? It would be extremely weird not for there to be.
What's that?
Look! It's opening! There was someone in there!
Probably 2, given the fact that we don't have 9 members yet, and the fact that every other one has been a pair rather than a solo. And indeed... What the? Who the hell? And in case you're wondering, yes, that is exactly the Clover you think it is. In fact, that's the Alice you think it is.
Clover! Wake up!
What's going on here? Do these two know each other? No, she just started shouting out her name without knowing her.
Nothing. She was like that when I woke up. I really wouldn't worry, though. She should be all right. Her breathing is steady. I believe she's only sleeping.
Then she hasn't woken up since they kidnapped her.
Kidnapped? Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean.
So were you not kidnapped?
And who are you?
Whoa, hold on. How about you tell us who you are first? You leap out of that box dressed like some kind of robot carrying an unconscious girl, and we've only got your word that you didn't make her that way. I think you owe us an explanation, pal.
Who am I?
Convenient.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, well, that seems to just be part of the game.
I have no idea where I am, who I am, even what day it is. If you happen to know any of those things, I would very much appreciate it if you shared that information. Not knowing one's identity is...
Yeah, again, we would have
very
identified
original.
you.
The amnesia. How are we supposed to take you seriously when you're wearing this robot suit? We can't even see your face. You gonna tell us someone forced you into that thing?
I assume so. It seems the most reasonable explanation. When I woke up, I was wearing this... armor, I suppose you could call it.
You look pretty calm for a man who doesn't know who he is.
Look? That's an odd choice of words. I'm wearing a mask. How would you know how I look?
Body posture.
You know what I meant, you smartass.
Oh, she's waking up.
Alright, maybe
Clover,
can help us.
are you okay? Come on, talk to me.
Alright.
Yes. Where are we?
Alright, nope, she doesn't know either. Grand. Once Clover had woken up, Alice explained everything we knew so far. She listened silently until Alice mentioned 0 in the nunnery game, and then her eyes went wide.
What?
Why is she smiling?
No, that can't...
Yeah, okay, they really should have thought that through a little more. The blood drained from her face as she kept her creepy smile, and she wrapped her arms tightly around herself. What did she know? Well, we know that, but Sigma doesn't. As Alice continued to console Clover, the rest of us turned to questioning the mysterious man in the mask.
When did you lose your memory?
When?
How would he know if he doesn't have his memory?
When I was born. I don't remember anything of my life. Assuming I had one.
We asked him everything we could think of. Birth date, address, occupation, family, childhood, but all he did was shake his head.
I think he has generalized amnesia. It's a type of memory loss.
Portraying it at a bare minimum.
People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned. But anything that has to do with, themselves is just lost. It's a very serious condition. Most research suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological. But in very rare instances...
Whoops, I did not mean to click off of that, but she was saying it's occasional.
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
That really doesn't seem like it has anything to do with this. He was making a laughing sort of noise, but his expression didn't change. With the mask on, there was no way we could tell if he was smiling or not, but his voice sure didn't make it seem like he was.
Bullshit. This guy's obviously full of it. Don't tell me you're actually
Possibly,
buying this.
anyway. Dia's outburst was greeted with an awkward silence. It wasn't that we trusted the robot man per se, only that it seemed clear he was in the same boat we were. There was a bracelet on his wrist, too. Close inspection revealed that his armor fit around the bracelet. In other words, the bracelet was attached to his arm like ours and not simply part of his suit. And just like ours, his had a 3 on it, and was part of the green pair, clearly. Which he was about to explain anyway. How long had we been there? I still hadn't entirely shaken the last traces of sleep out of my head, and my brain felt foggy and cluttered. Had I been asleep for hours, days? There was no way to know. They'd taken my favorite watch when they grabbed me and given me the bracelet instead, and unless it happened to be 3 right now, and for the entire time we'd been wearing them, it wasn't going to be very useful for telling time. With no windows in the warehouse, it was impossible to even guess what time of day or night it was. Time could have stopped and we wouldn't have had the first idea. Alright, not that that's stopping you from trying to force doors still.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, well...
There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the
It says lock.
I don't think it's a card reader, though.
Clearly not.
Hey, what do you think that is? That graffiti
What?
over there. See? On the wall?
Oh, yeah, the one that
Oh,
appears
yes,
to be
that.
written in
I
blood.
was wondering what that was. 2 milkmen go comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Not without any further... Maybe it's saying that a pair of milkmen decided to become comedians. Still just kind of sounds like
I
nonsense,
think it's somebody's
though.
way of saying hello. You heard me.
Really? Yeah, I did. I just... What the hell was that supposed to mean?
It's an anagram.
Oh.
Yeah, they tried a lot of
Interesting.
names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
It's a kind of,
Yeah.
Exactly.
So let's move on.
Watch.
Yeah, so what are you thinking it's an anagram for? With the tip of her boot, Fi spelled out 2 sentences in the dust on the floor. Ah. Yeah, which was the last thing that, what's his name said? If you switch it around, yeah, that makes sense. Huh. Although, why bother encoding it like
Exactly.
that?
Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
I mean, half expecting us. Again, why would they put it in an anagram rather than just saying welcome to my kingdom? It's confusing. Where are they? Pretty rude to invite someone over and not even offer them a drink.
But you're assuming that Zero isn't one of us.
Yeah, okay, this has a lot less punch the second time, I have to say.
Huh?
Look, over there.
Over where? Oh, sun
Shame on
projector.
you, Fido. You can't say what I want to say before I say it. I've got a
Zero.
plan, you know. I can't just tell you everything at once. Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit. You really think a talking
You're a
rabbit is a
puppet.
real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably. That's not what I meant, though.
Oh! You meant you want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know.
Wait, then you're saying Zero is one of us?
Yes. I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure? You're responding to our questions and stuff right now. That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made.
Unless they have the world's best precognition, which we have established is possible, so...
Wouldn't that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now? Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't. I'm an AI. I'm an artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer. Zero's
Sure,
the one who
whatever,
built me,
man.
of course. So I guess that makes one of you my parent. Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling. Now, with
Moving
that
right
said,
along.
I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here. I mean, obvious. I don't even have a body. I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
And what do you facilitate?
Didn't I say? The game, of course!
Oh, the nonary game and
Correct.
exhibition.
It's my job to make sure it runs smooth.
Alright, so get explaining rules.
No, it's supposed to be over.
The smile is really disconcerting.
So, what is the nonary game?
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system. Nona can be used
Yeah,
as
okay.
proof, therefore it
This
stands
is
to
so
reason
far
that the
the
nonary
exact
game.
same.
Exactly. 9 is a very, very important number in this game.
Yes,
After all,
which we are aware of.
9 is your goal.
Goal?
Pretty perpetually.
Yes, goal. You see that door in front of you? That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it, you can escape.
What do
Well,
we
surely
have to do
that's
to
not
open
the
it?
last door this time.
Yes. Let me explain.
Yeah, get
Look
to
at your
it.
left wrist. You see the bracelet? Now,
Yep.
tell me, Fido.
Yeah, we've all got 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP.
So the numbers will be modulated.
Only the
this
people
time,
who can get their
clearly.
number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape.
Alright, and how does one do
See
that?
the box on the wall? That's how you'll get out. Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 BP can pull that lever and the door will open.
So maybe that is the last one.
However, there are
I
3
mean,
rules
kinda
you
like the last time.
forget. 1. The number 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds. When your time is up, it'll close automatically, so be careful. 2. The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9. 3. Now, maybe some of you're thinking, if my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door, and I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky.
Well, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
I really shouldn't say that yet. All you need to know is that anybody who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
What the hell does that mean?
Down in front. I'll tell you later. Yes?
Why did you start making rabbit?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, because I felt like it. I thought it might make me sound cute.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
Oh, that's easy. Just use the ambidex room. If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AB room instead.
You mean those
Elevators?
elevators?
Gold star.
So how do we go about you?
How else do you use a room? You go in.
Yeah, well, it's been locked.
No, I had a hunch you might try that. So I closed those up tight while you were talking. So don't be hatching any hatch plan. I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front. They're all...
There's a card reader next to you. All you gotta do is
Where do we find
The
those people?
cards. This is
Still
taking
got 'em.
ages.
There weren't any in the warehouse.
Oh, well, no. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
I think you'll find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors.
Which we also can't get through.
You see the 3 pretty doors just to your...
Huh? Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
They
Work.
were, and from that last screenshot, they still
You
were.
see those buttons on the sides of your wire? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
Had literally
To
no
make
one
little
tried
boys
that
ask
yet.
questions. Just press them, please. In fact, why doesn't everybody press their buttons as well?
Right? Ah! Uh-oh. What have you
The
done?
2 digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
And
Does
what
that
is it,
mean
10
it's
minutes
12:10 in the
until?
morning?
No!
Oh, the number.
It's gone from
Yeah.
10 minutes.
What
to
have you done?
So, that would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct. I don't even need to explain the rest, do I?
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Oh.
Ding, 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 ding!
Oh, dear.
Very impressive, Tenmioli!
Why would... This is a weird unlocking mechanism.
Alright! Let us review what we've learned.
That is getting
In
so...
9 minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically.
Because everyone pressed double, or because just one? You're not making this clear.
Just like the number 9 door. You have 5 minutes. Once your
9.
time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So that's just the...
What?
Each door in this warren has a twin. Isn't that nice? The chromatic doors aren't any different. There's one door on this side.
Which also means the 9
other
has a
side.
twin.
Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other
is locked
Couldn't make it easy for us.
Of course, you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep. Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can. It helps me improve, you see. I'm trying to get into the rabbit of doing it all the time. Now, answer my questions. Do you know what the 3 primary colors are? Well...
You mean red, green, and blue? You're supposed to be able to make any color.
So which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Well, that entirely depends on the medium now, doesn't it? Because if you're talking about digital light, no. But
Red and blue.
if you're talking about paints,
How about yellow?
Green and red.
What if you wanted...
Blue and green.
That's right! Now, take another look. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors?
Yeah, we get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door.
and presumably the pairs cannot split, so each of the solos is just going to have to choose one of the other twos to join with.
I miss anything?
Wonderful! I think you There is one other little thing, though.
Of course
You're
there
talking
is.
about what happens if you've got 2 of the same color, right?
Yep. What do you think?
How the hell would I know?
If you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door.
What? Why?
Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
Right again! Looks like your brain has
That would be unnecessary if people weren't going to be dying.
Just what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I was trying to compliment you. Oh well.
Yeah,
Let's
you said
continue,
that,
shall
so-
we? There are 2 types of bracelets. Pairs and
Oh
solos.
goodness, so much
That
explanation
means
this time.
There's 2 types of players too. Pairs and solo in this game.
Yes,
The
clearly.
2 members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny.
So does that mean that the pairs can't open the door that's across from their color?
Isn't that a good deal?
Because they count as one?
You get 2 for the price of 1! Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door.
Yeah, so
Solos don't have
essentially
any
still what I
restrictions like
explained
that,
in like 30 seconds.
I mean, why would they? They're forever alone. But that means that they can go wherever they want.
Relatively
Now,
speaking.
Let's take another. We'll start with you, Siggy. What color is your
For
red?
crying out loud. Part of red team.
Fight on
Yes,
the
pair.
Tell us about
She's
Just
the
like
other
Sigmund.
red
what
pair.
about
It's red, and I'm a solo.
Theo, Quirk,
So,
Blue.
yes.
Yeah, mine's a six.
Moody,
These 2 are part of the blue
I'm a
pair.
blue solo.
She's the blue solo.
I'm a...
green
solo.
pair. And green
and
solo.
finally,
I'm...
Oh yeah, he's the other half of the green pair.
let's... I suppose you can...
I knew it. You were just lying.
I'm not lying. This was just a... How do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose.
Why would it be
I
insight
saw the
and not
letter
just
K.
making a
So,
decision?
what is K?
I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you?
Asshole.
Come on now, boys. Now, Kay, can I call you that?
Yes,
I'm
is what
guessing
he
your
said you can
bracelet
call
is the
him.
same as Chloe.
that's right. It says pair, and the text is...
okay, I'm glad we got all that right now. Let us read. How do you open the So, Siggy, what would you do to get through the magenta door?
Would need to pair with the solo blue.
Or you could work with Mr. Dio and me.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the fact that the double pair can work. Yeah, I guess that, yeah.
We're blue too.
It's a lot of excessive people.
Oh,
unless...
celeries. You
Yeah,
have
okay,
to
so
have exactly
There it is. I was gonna say, I figured there would be no point in this if double pairs can be.
Or, well, anything other than 3, really.
Okay, right, which also then means that that comment... So no, actually, that comment about being able to do red with red in order to go through cyan, that also requires that all 3 be red then, so... Yeah, then our only choice is pair blue, well, if you want to go through that door.
I guess I should probably tell you that the secondary door won't open until the primary door closes. It's made that way to keep out cheaters. We didn't want a 4th or 5th person just running in at the last minute like, ah, wait for me! When the right people open the door. But if the primary door closes first, then that's impossible! You see? It all makes sense.
No, it isn't. They can still do that. Just, especially, you said, in 5 minutes the primary door closes anyway. So, no, that has nothing to do with what you just said.
Might have run a hair too long in my explanation. But now, I'm all done. Any questions?
I'm sure. I took a moment to go over everything we'd learned so far. What do I have to do to escape? Open the number 9 door. How do I open the number 9 door? I have to get 9 or more BP. How do I get more BP? I don't have the whole answer to that, but it looks like I'll have to head into the Ambidex room to get it. And to get into the Ambidex room, you need the key card. To get the key card, you have to go beyond the chromatic doors. Apparently it just opens on its own after a certain amount of time. Pressing buttons on both sides of the plate simultaneously shows how much time is remaining. Oh, okay, so yeah, no, that was not explained. Rabbit very much gave the implication that pressing the buttons was what caused it, but okay, no. That's just finding that out. And it conveniently was right at the 10-minute mark. How do I get through that secondary door? For stars, there's a limit. How many people can go in? Yep, 3 people. Combining. Matching. Yes. Complementary.
Good. Excellent. It looks like...
Yep, so... Huh? No, wait. We have questions. Really? What questions? What's... Okay, right. Ones that you really think that they're gonna answer. L0. Oh, really? So it's just now convenient. Well, no, because now there's 5 minutes.
Chromatic doors, 5 minutes.
Oh, so sorry, guys. But it looks like your time's up. You better hop to it.
Yeah, again, as if they would have answered those questions anyway.
Fuck that! We aren't gonna open shit! You can take your lamery game and shove it up your ass. If you think we're just gonna swallow your psychotic crap and play along, you've got another thing coming, you smart-ass little rodent.
I'm a rabbit.
Shut up!
That's still a
Well, shoot. I thought you might say that. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to follow the rules.
Why is that?
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone's outside after they close, they'll
what?
They'll be penalized.
You keep saying that.
Well... Dad!
Accidentally hitting right click.
Your bracelets contain 2 drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
Okay, really didn't need
First
the visual there.
is the Soparil, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away. You should know that the Soparil is only there out of the kindness of Zero's heart. Oh, and I mean the real Zero. I mean, Zero just doesn't want to see anybody suffer. Isn't that just so compassionate? Anyway,
Yeah, okay,
all it means is that you'll die pretty painlessly, so hey, there's nothing to worry about, really. Of course, none of that will happen if you just follow the rules.
3 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, minutes remaining, so let's quit talking and move.
See you all later. Have a nice trap.
Frustrating little AI bunny. Alright, so there was a poison in the bracelet. Seemed a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than a computer-generated rabbit's say either way what we were going to do. There was a lot to think about, but we didn't have very much time. Yep. So we're obviously just going to have 3 possible options and gonna have to make a quick choice.
We need to get through these other doors.
But how do we figure out which door to go through?
Were you
You still don't get it? Fine. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing. There are only 3 Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. They're green. That just leaves Dio and Quark as the blue pair, and Tenmyoji as the green. Got it? Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together. And finally, option C would be where that means Sig, Clover, Kay, and Dio, Quark. Problem
which
is,
for our purposes is really just us going one of the 3 and everyone else having to deal with it.
Sigma, choose something.
Undoubtedly. Wait, yeah, wait.
If you don't
Why
want
me?
to, then maybe or Tenmyoji once one person chooses. But please, we're almost out of time.
Indeed, if that's the 2 minute. Oh goodness, that's already at the 1 minute. Alright, I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did that we don't have time for bickering. Took a deep breath and spoke. Alright, fine, I will. Let's go with the top option first. Go with Luna. I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the Magenta door.
Sure.
You guys good with that?
Then Clover and I will go with
importantly, yes. Do the rest of you understand your proper
I don't have any
pairings,
objections.
Go.
We'll be going through the yellow door.
That means Dio, Quark, and I.
Yep, doing the sign.
I can't see how this could...
Well, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
What did you just say?
10 seconds remain.
Okay, we are really taking too long.
7.
We need to hurry.
Yes.
3.
Quit talking. Move. All right.
1. 0.
And
Chromatic.
certainly here's hoping. So clearly we made it. Hopefully everyone else did correctly too. And oh, why do we suddenly get a map? Like as the player, why did we get a? Why did we get to see that at all? The characters don't have a map yet. All right.
Didn't you see the door? It said this is the lounge.
All right, dope. Does that mean there's somebody living here?
There doesn't seem to be much dust. Maybe there is.
Well, unlikely, but... So, you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
Beats me.
Yeah, we do not have enough information yet, so...
It looks like there are 4 doors in here.
Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right.
And odds are 2 of those
2 on the
are going
sides
to
are
be
covered
fully
with
sealed.
metal
Yep,
plates, though.
Fully sealed. Guess that just leaves the one option. And it's got a key. Alright. This one's locked too, of course.
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came
Gotta
through.
find the clues to get the code, to get the key in the safe, to get the door.
Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
No, remember, that's going to be beyond the secondary chromatic door. Alright, well, my goodness. So, we are going to try to go ahead and also get through this puzzle section, and then we'll call it at the end of this one. Hopefully I'll be able to edit this down to not be utterly ridiculously long. Alright, so clearly we're going to have to make... Alright, so we're going to have to make some sort of drink. Alright, so... Wow, that's a lot of options. Well, no point in messing around until we... Hello there. 2 needles. Alright. Oh, and we just are also taking the glasses. Do you think it could be a cocktail glass? It certainly appears to be. Alright, turn, do we get... Yeah, alright, let's go ahead and take all 3 for just in case. It's possible that's 3 chances. It's also possible that we have to make 3 different drinks. Lights turn on, switch, no, nothing. Alright, so it probably turns on automatically once we figure out... Oh wait, there's more up here. and I apparently am not taking them. Whatever. Let's continue. Okay, he's not. Okay, whatever's going on down there. Alright, so we are constructing a globe, it would seem. Gosh. Alright, so this must be what the needles go to. 12 words, spokes on a wheel, see here. Red, white, blue, island, green, moon, black, ocean, yellow, earth, sun, planet. Yeah, so those are the things that those bottles were labeled. Whoops. Yep. Alright, 2 needles. Use them with this. Yep. They certainly appear to be of the same type. There we go. Alright. And presumably, we will need to turn them to the correct thing, but we don't know what that is now, so let's keep looking. So this is the one we came in then. We can keep checking the lighting fixtures, I guess. So here's the safe. Can we open this for free? Yes, indeed we can. Page from a journal. Archive, say. Bartender's journal. 3 customers came in today. A couple and their son. The father sat in the center with the mother on the left and the son on the right. Said the following. Alright, so presumably this is 1, 2, and then 3. Oh, interesting. Wife likes the color red. I like white. Son has always liked the ocean. Son has loved the color blue ever since he was a child. My husband liked the island. I like planet. Mother and I like moon. Father likes anything green. One of them was a liar. Swiftly made their drinks and handed them over. Alright. We'll deal with that when we have to. So 2 more pieces. Here's disc. Need a lot more pieces of that. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, I kinda didn't figure there was any point in checking that out. Looks like the ceiling's got nothing in particular in here, or the floor. Click on that, I guess. What? No, it's clearly the globe piece. Can we, use the, well, no, yeah, the disc isn't gonna stretch across it quite correctly. Yeah, no, it's, alright, so we need to finish constructing the globe. Oh, hold on, and then I notice what's going on along the back. Sort of. There are some letters on the wall. Some are black, some are red. RLRL, OEDI, MLI, OONR, ONEN. Some kind of code? It could be right, left, but I don't know what the rest of them would be. Red and black, huh? Could have something to do with the clock that is on the exact opposite face. And a specific time, then press the check button. So for this, we're picking 2 things. Alright, well, we're not going to check that just now. Might as well check the couch just in case. Excellent. This is a magazine. What's it about? It's like astronomy. Alright, go ahead and check that then. Oh, there's lunar eclipses. Lengthy lunar eclipse will occur at 4:50 on... Huh, that's just a little bit after that date that was displayed for the capturing of us. In other words, a 4:50 total lunar eclipse. How about setting this to 4:50 then, seeing as how that's a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Check. I should have put it. Alright, so that was green sun. Weird. Green sun. Oh, okay, and it turned the light on somehow. Pretty impressive. Okay, so presumably that's going to have something to do with revealing... Okay, no wait, no, that's gonna have, yeah, definitely something to do with this disc then. Except I don't think... Can we combine this yet with the other ones? This isn't working. I guess I can't combine the disc in a single hemisphere. Alright, hold on. We can probably combine, yep, most of the northern hemisphere. And then combine... Yes, I meant to combine. Alright, we got that much combined so far. Can we put that... Oop, apparently we're not. There we are. Can we put that on? Nope, on this. Can we not put this in it? Must need to complete it. Alright. So, no, it's... Wow, these people have no idea what this is. Okay. Let's swap to one of our classes. Whoop. Put it in there. Button, nothing happens when I push it. Because presumably we need to grab some or most all of these. Blue. Well, you're wearing blue. Okay. Alright, I need to quit clicking because I don't really want to hear the silly commentary. Okay, so it looks like maybe we can't grab the ones over here on the right. And can't grab those. Alright, so it's just these, so that's helpful. Alright, so can we... Oh, whoop. Looks like maybe... Yeah, you combine the two on top. Take that back. Alright, so the first one we need to make, I'm not totally sure. Oh, we'll probably just put them right back there. Alright, so. Ocean. So we got blue. There's no other statement's been made about. Alright, so the father thinks the son likes ocean, but the son thinks that he likes moon. So one of them pretty much has to be the liar then, which should mean that the mother is completely trustworthy. Let's see. She thinks that she likes planet. Well, considering he does say that only one of them was a liar, let's assume then that perhaps that means that the son is who's lying. In which case, I guess it really doesn't matter what order we make them in once again. Blue ocean. Red. Finally, white. Oh, nope, there was island. And the final empty glass. So we're pretty certain this is going to be the right... Need to take the drink. Ah, go back. There we go. Take the drink. Alright, so that was the correct order. Presumably it means we got it right. And yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully this turns on. Alright, so here's our code. Sun, sun, sun. Yep, so that's how they opened their safe previously. And that was around over this way. Yep. Alright, sun's in blah blah blah. There we are. trying to contain? Okay. Opened, and it's a gold file. Shoot! So that wasn't the escape thing. That's less than helpful. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Whereas in the elevator, yeah, we had the green and didn't find the blue. We found the blue this time. So where's the file that we actually found? Why are these listed under secret? Whatever. Alright, so that was not actually what we meant. Oh, I guess I didn't necessarily check this other side. Nope. Of course. Alright, so there's one half semi here. Semi-sphere, as they said. Green sun came from this, but there's also something about it being a lunar eclipse. So, and one of our things is moon. Yellow eclipse, red moon would be an eclipse. Let's go off that assumption. Now let's, because if I end up being wrong, we'll have to empty it out. Just being. So, let's go back to here. N-N-O-O, 3 L's, 3 I's. Frustrating that I didn't see that till just now, but whatever. Better late than never. There we are. We got our globe. So now, presumably, we should be able to put it into. Whoops. Oh. Trying to click on this. There we are. And put it in. Yep. And blue planet. Gotcha. Yeah, and as I had already surmised from Eclipse, red moon. Ah, I get it, because the sun, Earth, that's how you create it. Okay. Their way was a little bit more clever, but I could have also just gone with my gut on what an eclipse is. Let's grab this. Make the red moon first, since it was the next one that we had figured out anyway. And, whoop, went the wrong way, but whatever, for the empty glass. Whoop, blue was over here. Planet. There we are. There we are. Alright. So, one would assume the ordering should be green sun goes through the, but whoop, forgot, don't click it, blue planet to cast a shadow on the red moon. Bada bing! Sun, sun, star. Alright, yep, I can keep that. Got it memorized. Sun, sun, star, star. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ba-ding! Oh yeah! Oh, it's not just a key this time. Nope. Give me all the stuff. Alright, so that's part of why they went ahead and showed us the map, because we are immediately getting the map anyway. So presumably this is the room, yep. Which means yellow has the ability to meet up with us pretty much immediately after this. Huh, curious. Where does cyan do their thing? Oh, they presumably do it like in these 2 rooms or something like that. Because if they went any further, because this is obviously the room that yellow would perform their task in. Yeah, and there's nowhere else that would make sense. So the Cyan must do theirs in these across 4 rooms, which is a format we've seen before. Curious, there's not just a lot on this floor, so I'm guessing that part of the Ambidex rooms is going to involve other floors. Floor A. Oh, yes, I didn't even notice that. So yes, definitely multiple floors then. So we've got a card, 2 cards actually. Sun, alright, which is related to the codes that we've been typing in, because it's that kind of symbol. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes. Go back to where we came, if the door's locked. Yeah, there'll be more. Here we go, and note. Hopefully, yeah, here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. Yeah, so in other words, once we get out of here, we can go back to the warehouse. Means the key in here is the last piece of our puzzle. But we will be somewhat reliant for any of the other rooms and any other information on the others successfully completing their puzzles. Yep. Don't keep us in suspense, probably is too. I want to tell you about total lunar eclipses. During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere, but this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset. So the moon looks red during a lunar eclipse. Yes, I think so. So yeah, that's what I just thought I should. What kind of answer is that? Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Yeah, in case we didn't understand why. Well, no, the green sun is what still doesn't make the most sense there. Blue planet is obvious. Alright, fine. Time to get on with it then. And Banamana. So, if it's going to allow me, we're going to go ahead and alright, so it's moving along and it's gonna stop. Yes, okay. So, we will pick back up here next episode. So, I had said earlier in this episode this was going to end up being 1. There's no way I'm editing this all down to 1. So, this is actually going to be the ending of part 2 by this point. Though, you'll already know that. I'll just have to... Editing me will have to take care of that. So, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.